I was never a big fall person actually before I moved here. It was just another season, and now that I live in South Dakota, there are so many things you can do, so many opportunities to get a shot at wildlife. From dove hunting in September to then October, you get ducks and you get geese moving in, and then you can do pheasants in the afternoon. You can archery hunt deer, mule deer, whitetail. Especially where I live in Pierre, it's a kind of a mecca where the whitetail and the mule deer meet. So you can go a few minutes east and hit up a whitetail, or you can go a few minutes west and hit up a mule deer. And a lot of these seasons run pretty long too, so you have a good opportunity throughout the entire fall into the winter months just to get a shot at whatever type of game you want to take down. My name's Sallie Doty. I am from Pierre, South Dakota. I've lived there for 9 years. Before that, I was born and raised in the Twin Cities of Minnesota and came out here after college and absolutely loved the Pierre, Fort Pierre area and have been here ever since. I think that between North Dakota and South Dakota, we both take very good care of our waterfowl, especially in that northeastern part of the state. There's tons of area for them to grow and produce and to have excellent hatches. And in Pierre, we have the water that's open during the winter, and I'm part of our local Delta Waterfowl chapter, and a lot of the money and things that we do to raise money in the community stays with the preservation ultimately of our waterfowl, and it's extremely important around here. Ranchers are in on it, we're in on it, conservationists are in on it. It takes an effort from everybody in order to make it a mecca for waterfowl and to make them grow and thrive like they are here. Well, a lot of the waterfowl, the way that we hunt is by field. Some people go over the water, but a lot of it is like layout blinds in the field, or the pits that you can reserve spots for in the field. So a lot of that's the kind of the style that we hunt. Some people hunt near the water in some layout blinds. We usually just do fields, and a lot of Canada goose. That's the predominant geese species that we have. And with ducks, you get a slight variety. When we were up, I think in the northeast corner of the state, we had some mallards come through. Every once in a while you get, wood duck, or it's kind of an array up north. So waterfowl season opens up in October for ducks, and there was a snowstorm that came through at the end of October, kind of sent everything migrating south and didn't have a great hunt. We kind of watched the migration pattern after that. We really didn't see anything. The original date was supposed to be, I think, November. We pushed it to December, and birds still weren't here. And then we pushed it all the way to January, and here we are. They're still up north of Bismarck and far south. So we really didn't have much of a migration this year in South Dakota. So we decided what's the next best thing around here is pheasant hunting. So that's what we were doing this weekend. So pulled together my resources, so we're out here at Dakota Limits in Midland, South Dakota. My good friend Tim Nemec and I, we organized this deal. We wanted to be able to shoot some pheasants since that's the South Dakota state bird, and we are more than excited to be able to shoot pheasants late season, but it is actually pretty difficult late season because the birds get smart. Season usually opens up in about October, and by late January, these birds, we had some interesting experiences. By the time you get to them, they're super smart. They're running out the ends. You got to block in time. You got to be running more so than in October. You can kind of take your time and get to the birds. But in the middle of the winter, when they're smart and they're hunkered down in these swamps and in these reeds, they're escaping on all sides and in all places. And you have to be sure that your blockers are ready to go before you start shooting. And there's a lot of times where we weren't quite set up and they started flying and moving over to different food plots and different fields and different reeds, and we could have had some better hunts, and I think that our hindsight was always better than our foresight on every single plot and drive that we did, but I think ultimately we still had fun.